Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. In this video I will be showing you how I managed to get a much thicker and longer updo when I put up my hair by taking only the middle section first. I will also be showing you how I protect my edges by putting them up after I've put up the middle part of my hair. So let's go! Okay, so I'm trying to see if a mohawk would fit my face. Alright, so this is the first style. I'm going to show you how if I just put my hair up in one, the amount of hair that you'll see in my ponytail. Now my hair has not been detangled really. I just took them down from some cornrows. So so my hair is quite thick. And it's not properly detangled. My hands are very oily, and that's because in my hair I have a mixture of castor oil, Jamaican black castor oil, and also some ORS olive oil hair cream. Now I have a review of the Jamaican black castor oil on my website, so I'll just put the link right here so that you will see, you can take a look on my blog and see what I have to say about the Jamaican black castor oil. So as you can see, my hair is not detangled. I'm trying to comb it through, but my hair is more or less dry, so I'm not going to force it. So I'm putting up my hair and we're going to measure how much hair I have out in my ponytail. Then we'll do the other method and we'll see how much longer my hair looks, even without detangling. So my hair is quite shiny and it looks quite dark, I must say, and I believe that's because of the heavy oil that's in my hair. Okay, so here comes the time for me to measure my puff. Using my finger, okay, and it's approximately 2 inches. Okay, 2 inches. So I'm going to do the other method now where I put up the middle of my hair first, the crown of my head where I put up that. I take all the hair, I gather it up in one, I leave out the outside. Well, you'll see. Take a look. Normally, if my hair was more detangled, what I would do was simply to take the comb and make a part around and separate the hair like that. But in this case, it was not detangled. So even though I did try with a comb later on, it really didn't make any sense. If you hear some background noise, like a deep bass, I think there's some noise outside. So I'm basically taking the hair from the middle so I can put it up. Now you might ask, how do I know how much hair to take out? Essentially, this was a style that I came up with to protect the edges, because there was a time that I thought my edges were a bit fragile and they were breaking off because I was putting my hair back in a headband very frequently. So I decided to put my hair up, leave out the very front, the very edges around my head, put my hair up, and then simply add the edges to it with less tension. Because when we're putting up our whole head, we do apply a lot of tension, a lot of force to hold up our hair, and our edges get pulled. So I was trying to avoid that. So let's see how that works. For those of you watching who don't know and who think my accent is a bit strange, I am Grenadian and I live in my beautiful island. It's called the Spice Island of the Caribbean, Grenada, and it's 133 square miles, and we have about 110,000 persons as our population. So it's a beautiful island, but it is one of the best kept secrets in the entire Caribbean. Okay, so I think more or less I sort of have as much of the hair as I want out. And it could be even less. And this works on any type of hair, whether you have type 1A all down to type 4 hair, because essentially the method is all about protecting your edges. And you'll also see that it elongates the hair in the middle, so you end up with a much longer puff. Okay, so what I do, the first step is I put my puff, or the middle part, all the hair that I've taken up, I can apply as much force and pressure because that area is not really fragile. So I put that first part up. So there's my puff. Secondly, what I do is I now take all the hair that's on the outside, I carefully comb it. 4C hair is quite coily, so if I just put the comb without stretching it, I'll encounter a lot of tangles. So I section it bit by bit, I comb it out. I am so hot at this time. My face is sweating. So now I am going to incorporate that hair into the main puff. Okay, so I'm sweating. It's quite hot in the Caribbean. Typically we have, essentially we sort of say that we have the same climate throughout the entire year, but we have a wet season and a dry season. But the Caribbean is known for having temperate conditions, warm sunny weather, so it was extremely hot today. Alright, so I'm gathering up all of my hair that was on the outside, and I am currently adding it to the puff. So as you can see, once you brush it up, you get the same sleek look, but you apply much less pressure because you're gently holding the hair and you're adding it to the puff. Now I'm going to take another Georgette or hair tie, and I'm going to, and if you notice, I only wound this one around twice. So again, gentle pressure. Alright, so now it's time to measure my puff with this method. And look at that, it's almost 3 inches, whereas the other one was 2 inches. So as you can see, when you create your puff by bunching up the middle of your hair separately, or you don't have to separate it into two different hair ties. You can just comb up the middle, hold it in place, then add the external part. So you'll see that you get a much more elongated puff every time. Now this is one method. If I don't want my my ends to be out, because this is essentially another protective style, you will see how I protect my ends. So this is a weave cap, stocking cap that you normally cover your hair with before putting on a wig. Again, I gather up all of the hair. Now I put the hair tie on my hand, then I push my fingers through the cap, the stocking cap. So I'm going to essentially cover my hair with the stocking cap, and the hair tie is going to seal that, or it's going to go around it. And it protects in two ways. It protects my hair ends because the hair tie is not really rubbing against my hair strands, which is, as we know, is quite a lot of friction. But it's also protecting the hair from the external elements, from the sun, from the wind, and from drying it out. So folks, there you go. So there's a style. It's neat, it's elegant, and you can always add, and I have done this, and I'll insert a picture of that style where I used the same method and I added a piece of Kanekalon hair, and I made a very nice elegant updo. So what you actually see here is an elegant style where you protected your edges by not pulling it up too tightly, and you're also protecting your ends. So you can achieve an updo without sacrificing your hair, or the health of your hair, I should say. Okay. So thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.